The spotlight effect. Do other people notice our flaws as much as we think? It is usually challenging trying to fit into a group now and then. Most times, people pass through a lot of torture now and then, especially when they feel that there is a threat to their need to belong to a particular group or team. People most times use their imperfections against themselves. They see the flaws and imperfections that they have as serious threats. Sometimes the kind of flaws that people consider is usually not called for. Some people see the shape of their nose, their inability to tell jokes, the inability to have large hips, lack of beards, being bald, and so many other reasons as serious threats to their being able to fit in. And these things then work as anxiety triggers in their lives. This is seen as the tendency to think that more people take notice of the flaws or something negative about a person than the way the person even sees it. Center of attraction. For example, some months ago, I went to my barber for my regular haircut. When I got there, I just relaxed myself knowing fully well that he knows what I love and he has always given it to me the way I loved it. But to my surprise this time, he decided to try something new on me. Even though it turned out to be good, I had a fear that it was not as cool as my former haircut style. As I went to work the next day, I was particularly scared that everyone was looking at me and secretly laughing at my new hairstyle. When I caught someone staring at me, I was convinced deep in my heart that they were secretly looking at my hairstyle and seriously laughing at me as if I were passing through a midlife crisis. The one thing I never considered, or should I say overestimated, is the fact that my coworkers never cared about my hairstyle because they had so much on their plates individually that they had little or no time to even notice my hairstyle. But I felt this way because I overestimated their reactions. This particular feeling comes as a result of the fact that we are the center of our universe, and that goes to show that everyone has their universe, and they are the center of their universe. So even if they get to notice your mishaps or mistakes, they do not care about it and will forget about it in a matter of a minute or even less. We are the ones that are left to keep bothering ourselves over things that do not matter. We are left to ponder on the impression that we have created in our heads and the laughter we have provoked on ourselves. One thing we fail to do is to consider the amount of time we spend thinking about the failures and flaws of other people or just thinking about other people. This is not because we are selfish narcissists. Okay, you could probably be, but the point is you are not alone. Everyone else is just as egocentric and self-absorbed as you are, so you don't have to judge yourself too much. The only issue is that doing this is a total waste of time for me, because this kind of self-centeredness will not help you gain confidence, but rather it helps to promote self-doubt and low self-esteem. So you have to do all you can to make sure you step out of the spotlight. Stepping out of the spotlight. For you to be able to step out of the spotlight effect, the first thing to do is stop doubting yourself. Self-doubt is not as bad as we take it. It is a part of our social nature, and it comes with a need to get along very well with others. As you are having self-doubt, so is the next man also. And this makes it easier for the two of you to get along very well when you first meet, and then the doubt fades away as you get to know yourselves better. But self-doubt becomes dangerous to us when it begins to stand in the way of our work, social encounters, and not allowing us to enjoy the work as much as we ought to or take risks as we are supposed to. It may sound funny, but one sure way to deal with the feeling of insecurity when you are in the spotlight is to step under the spotlight. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, venture for a presentation. Force yourself into talking to strangers if you find it hard to talk to strangers. Try walking around the park with a stain on your shirt if you find yourself being too obsessive about cleanliness. Try cooking anything you feel like if you are afraid of making use of the kitchen, because there is nothing that lifts your fears like doing those things that you are afraid of and surviving. After all, no one is going to kill you. While you are doing this, you never can tell. You can also be a source of inspiration to someone else to do something that he has always been afraid of doing for a very long time. You can also get out the way to inspire someone else to dare to do something absurd. After all, life is full of fun, and no one is going to get another killed for trying something new. Instead, we will all benefit from small doses of self-irony and ego deflation now and then. So never be scared to try something new, and always remember that you owe it to yourself to be happy, as no one truly cares about how you feel or what you are doing, because they are also very busy with their lives. Lastly, for your information, we've got the safest and most effective way to relieve anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness without addictive painkillers. Please, learn more about this at the description section below. So what's your opinion about this? I hope you enjoyed watching this cool video, and if you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experience in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive constant notifications. Thanks for watching.